okay, it's easy for Chris to say that, talking about self-confidence and stuff. He looks like a model and he's a buff dude. Why should I even listen to him? It's like the rich guy saying, follow your passion. Money doesn't buy happiness. What advice would you give them if they don't want to listen to you?
They don't have to. And also, anybody who looks at someone who is objectively physically attractive and thinks that that means that they've got stuff sorted inside hasn't learned anything. Like, I, throughout all of school, was pretty badly bullied. I was an only child. I sounded different. I don't have the accent of where I'm from. I went to a state primary, state secondary, state college. So I very much sort of stood out like a sore thumb. I spent between the age of 13 and 14, I spent my lunchtimes in my history teacher's classroom because I'd found more connection in an empty classroom than in a hostile schoolyard. So for someone to then choose to bestow on me, that guy's good looking, or that guy's a model, or that guy's got a successful podcast, he must have had everything handed to him, or he must just be positive and happy and doesn't understand struggle. Mm-hmm. They're just not a serious thinker. They don't understand how nuanced and developmental people's lives are. I still have a lot of the thought loops that I deal with are the voices of mean kids from school. A lot of the motivation for me to continue to do the things that I do probably comes from a place of negativity, which is me proving that I am worthwhile, that I am worthy of love, I'm worthy of acceptance. I read in a book the other day, The Moral Animal, many children who struggle to gain status and compete normally just through building and bonding friendships will often acquire knowledge and academic acumen so that they are required by society at large. And holy fucking shit, if that's not like part of some of the things that I've done. I'm like, look, if I'm smarter, clever, if I can have a better insight, people will need me, people will want me, they desire me to be around them. Because, and what's the insinuation of that? That I am not enough to be wanted or loved or liked. Without that, I need to offer someone more just so that I can step through the doors, which is totally wrong. I know for a fact that people are just happy, normal people, when you get outside of the schoolyard, which can be quite hostile, normal people just want to be friends. They just want to have a connection. You don't need to try and fucking change their life every other sentence. You don't need to offer them gifts of free things or connections or networking or anything. People just happy with that. But yeah, the longer point there is just someone's outward appearance does not reflect their inner experience, and certainly not across time. I've been through the fires of self-deception and sort of self-hatred, and I've spent days and days in bed just drowning under the sheer weight of existence. These aren't the things that someone would expect to hear from the guy that's got it all sorted and figured out. And yet, I'm really, really happy that they happened in a bizarre way, because they've given me insights that allow me to say this. They allow me to talk in this way. And hopefully someone else listens and goes, oh, okay, I didn't think that other people thought like that. I didn't think that other people got guilty about being depressed when there's nothing to be depressed about. And the fact that they've got nothing to be depressed about makes their depression even more shameful and feel like it's laden with guilt. But it's true. And sadly, no matter how many houses you've got or how much money you've earned or how big the YouTube channel is, like, the inner work is what makes the difference. I'm not better now than I was 5 years ago because I've got 120,000 subs on a YouTube channel. I'm better now than I was 5 years ago because I've learned to not listen to the thought that's in my head because it's not me, to have a mindfulness gap, to focus on process, not destination, and all that other stuff.